सुप्रतीका जुषन्तां मयि मेधां मयि प्रजां मयि अग्निस्तेजो ददातु मयि मेधां मयि प्रजां मयि इन्द्रियं ददातु मयि मेधां मयि प्रजां मयि सूर्यो भ्राजो ददातु वाग्देवी च विद्महे ब्रह्मवत्यै धीमहि तन्नो वाणी प्रचोदयात्। ओम शांति शांति शांति। श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सर्वनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरानने वसुदेव सुतं देवं कंसितानुमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं गुरुवायूरुवाय उळदाय एळदाय मरुवाय मलराय मणियाय ஒளியாய் கருவாய் உயிராய் கதியாய் விதியாய் குருவாய் உருவாய் உருவாய் குகனே தனம் தரும் கல்வி தரும் ஒரு நாளும் தளர்வியா மனம் தரும் தேவடிவம் தரும் நெஞ்சில் வஞ்சமில்லாயிரம் தரும் நல்லனவெல்லாம் தரும் அன்பரும் பவர்க்கே கணம் தரும் பொங்கலால் விராவிகளைகளே புத்திர் பலமே சோதேஜம் நிர்பய துமரோ கதா அத்யாட்யமாக் பிரபஞ்ச ஸ்மரணாத் பவேத் கோபிகா ஜீவன ஸ்மரணம் கோவிந்தா கோவிந்தா ஜானகி காந்த ஸ்மரணம் ஜெய ஜெய ராம ஹர நம பார்வதி பதயே सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की अजनेय मूर्ति की भारत माता की जय भारत माता की जय भारत माता की जय।
A small cheer and a great welcome makes a merry fest, isn't it? Now, I would like to call upon Head of the Postgraduate and Research Department of Commerce, Dr. S. Seshadrinathan sir, to welcome the gathering with his sweet words.
Jai Shri Krishna, Namaste and good morning to everyone. Most respected Chief Guest of the day, Mr. Mahavir Chand Bafna. Give a big hand, he's our alumnus 1977 batch PUC. Person with rich experience in pharmaceutical industry. We are all fortunate enough to have this gentleman as our Chief Guest today. And our guest of honor, CA Anand Pattabhiraman. Our principal, most dynamic person, Dr. Santosh Babu. My colleagues, Dr. Satish, Dr. Hardiyal Sharma, and Mr. C.A. Satyanarayanan, and my good friend, Dr. Subramaniam, other department colleagues, faculty members from other departments, faculty members from other colleges, research scholars, paper presenters, and my dear students. It gives me immense pleasure in welcoming you all for 2 days workshop, that is the conference on entrepreneurship. In this world, you can achieve anything by three. One, by the Almighty's grace. This particular department is more than 55 years old department. It is having abundant Almighty's grace. First one. Second one, elders' blessings. Here I would like to recall the contribution made by the faculty members right from the inception. Professor K.L. Nagarajan, Dr. M. Balasubramaniam, Professor N. Krishnamurthy, Professor V. Padmanabhan, Professor G. Hanumantrao, Dr. M. R. Srinivasan, Professor B. Santanam, Professor Vembu, and so on and so forth. In those days, they did not have the opportunity what we are having. We are all blessed. Our generation, we are having a lot of opportunities. Management is by our side, providing us with a lot of platforms to conduct. In those days, they were having the capability, but they did not have the opportunity. Therefore, elders' blessings. Third one, hard work. There is no substitute for hard work. Because of the hard work of the students and the faculty members only, we could be able to organize this 2 days grand event. About entrepreneurship. Always, more than 90-95% of the students nowadays are job seekers. You should change the role. Instead of being a job seeker, you should also be a job provider. Let us take the example of the chief guest. See, he would also thought he used to work, has to work in an organization. But later on, he has started the company, and more than 200 crores company he is managing. And 1977 and 2024, there's a vast change. Therefore, my dear students, 2 days deliberations, it should be really helpful to you. Helpful or not, it is in your hands. All the discussions, all the panel discussions, all the deliberations should involve yourself. Physical presence alone is not important. Mentally also you should present, and you should ask a lot of questions. Then only session will be really lively, in fact. Therefore, I don't want to take much of their time. We are eagerly waiting for their address. And once again, On behalf of the management, on behalf of myself, on behalf of my colleagues, I welcome every one of you for today's program. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for a warm welcome, sir. The roots of all goodness lies in the soil of appreciation. It's time for us to felicitate our chief guest and our guest of honor. To perform the honor, I request our principal and convener of this conference, Captain Dr. S. Santosh Babu sir, to felicitate our chief guest for the day, Shri Mahavir Chand Bafna ji, founder and CEO, Bafna Pharmaceuticals Limited. Now, I would request our head of the department and seminar director, Dr. S. Seshadrinathan sir, to felicitate our guest of honor, CA Anand Pattabhiraman sir, founder director, Aquilay Technologies Limited.
Now I'd like to call upon Dr. Haridayal Sharma sir, Organizing Secretary, Postgraduate and Research Department of Commerce, to throw some light on the theme of the conference to the gathering. Please, sir.
Revered Chief Guest of the Day, Shri Bafna ji, Honorable Guest of Honor, Shri Anand ji, respected Principal, our beloved HOD, faculty members, dignitaries from other colleges, research scholars and students. Let me share some thoughts about this workshop, or we can say conference cum conclave with respect to entrepreneurship. The title is Empowering Visionaries, Unleashing the Spirit of Entrepreneurship. How did we come about this idea? Actually, last year we had one international conference and we had deliberations over there. One of the chief guests or delegates was Professor Kanaga Sabapati ji, ICSSR former chairman. So he was deliberating and he was giving his lecture. At that time, he told that about 1,000 years back, if you see India's GDP, contribution of India's GDP to the world GDP was about 30%. 30%, 1,000 years back, tentatively. What happened at the time of independence? 0.5%. What is now? Some 10 years back, it was about 3-4%. What is now? It is about 6%. So we had that zeal, we had that culture of entrepreneurship. What happened in the last 1,000 years, 1,200 years? Something went wrong, isn't it? We had that culture. So we thought, why can't we have a session where the faculty members, where the students, where the research scholars will get an opportunity to deliberate upon this concept. Moreover, recently I went to one of the courses, workshops. We interact. It was a 15 days program in one of the central universities. One of the faculty member from India. I introduced myself. He said, okay, you are from so-and-so college, so-and-so university. His first question was, what about the campus recruitment? What is the percentage? We said, okay, shared, blah, 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 right over. Then the other faculty from outside the country. Again, we interacted. His question was, how many of your students become entrepreneur? So really, I observed things like that and I was shocked. See our mindset. One person is asking about the employment and the fellow from outside, he is asking about the entrepreneurship. So they see things, when they talk about commerce, trade, business, industry, they see in terms of entrepreneurship. So I thought, why can't we give an opportunity to our students? All galaxy of speakers are there. For example, our chief guest itself is an example from science background. Am I right, sir? He did his PUC, physics, biology, if I'm right, sir, combination. And he became a successful entrepreneur. Alumnus of our college has said, why can't commerce people? We need not run behind employment. Of course, that's a part of it. Employment is one thing. And India, we are moving through such a phase whereby we have got wonderful opportunity. Last year, we crossed about 100 unicorns, if I'm right, and within 10 years, we are going to become one of the top leading economies of the world. So I thought we have got a conducive environment. Why can't we have deliberation on entrepreneurship? So as part of these deliberations, we have four lectures, guest lectures by eminent speakers. We have one panel discussion on technology and entrepreneurship, various talks like startup to unicorn or role of entrepreneurship in nation building, so on and so forth. Right? And we also have paper presentation whereby the academicians and research scholars will be sharing their thoughts and experiences and policy framework they can contribute in that way. So I hope, as our HOD said, the deliberations will be useful to all. Whether it is students, they will get a spark from luminaries like our chief guest and guest of honor and speakers. When it comes to research scholars, they will get some insight about policy making. When it comes to academicians, they will get to know what is happening latest. Okay, and students, as I said, so everybody I hope will be benefited out of it. I hope these two sessions will be quite fruitful. Enjoy, interact, and take something out of it. For you only we are conducting. Again, as I said, we are not running behind that. These, of course, these ranking and all will come. It is a byproduct when we do things like that. For example, in the year 1977, when Sir joined, it was a new college. It is people like him who bring laurels to our college. 77, I think it was started in 62, 63, our college, new college, 64. So such, I want you to take a leaf out of their book and proceed further. I hope it will be useful. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. The most awaited time is here. We are in to witness the official release of our department souvenir by the dignitaries. A leader is the one who knows the way, shows the way, and goes the way. Now, I would like to call upon our leader, the pillar of our college, and the convener of this conference, Captain Dr. S. Santosh Babu sir, to address the gathering.
Jai Sri Krishna. Jai Sri Krishna.
Jai Sri Krishna.
Very warm good morning to all. Every day is a day for me. Every day is a happy day for me. Because every day I am addressing the students of Dwarandas Vaishnava College in various events, which is very useful for the students community. Today, very old department, right from inception of this institution, the department that's existing is commerce. Initially it started as commerce, then it became a PG department. Now it is a research department where they have produced more than 100 research scholars. For which we are conducting a national conference on a very important topic to be discussed in this time. And also, especially government of Tamil Nadu, where we are leading in startup. We are leading in startup in Tamil Nadu when you compare to other states. We should be very proud that we are from Tamil Nadu. Our contribution to the whole India is more in terms of startup because of the students you people like thinking about the entrepreneurship. So under this circumstance, I am very happy to welcome our old alumni, where he is witnessed our growth from 1972 onwards with this conference as a chief guest, Sri Mahavir Chand Bafna. He is a founder and CEO of Bafna Pharmaceutical, Chennai. So he knows about our institutions very well because he is an old student. And also we have Anand Pattabhiraman. He is not known news to us. Every day I used to see him walking in our road and wishing me and providing a value-added course through Acculate Technologies Private Limited. So he is also connected with the department like other professors, and he is giving a value to the program which was offered by our Vaishnav College. And your head of the department, Dr. Seshasthi Ranathan, is a very dynamic and good leader for Commerce Department, supported by Dr. Satish, multifaceted person. Dr. Satish, he used to be in admission, whatever the program we have in any program have in our institution, Dr. Satish will be there because of the permission given by the head of the department to contribute for the college. In a whole, I can say that a dynamic department with high quality student, that is very important. The input given to the institution, to the student is whether it is merit quota or management quota, but in which definitely in merit it is 99.5%. And if you go for management, it will be definitely above 92-93%. Then you see the challenge for the faculty. Really is a challenge for the faculty provide quality education to these students. So that much the faculty also has to be equipped, and I am very happy to say that we have a very wonderful faculty in Commerce Department. Just 2-3 years before, we recruited around 5 to 7 people. That also without any recommendation, only through interview and their performance, we have recruited the people. So that is the strength of Dwarakdas Govardas Vaishnav College. I am very happy to state that. You know the present situation, what is happening in country. For anything, we have to go for recommendation. For any job, you have to pay money like that. But here, in our institution, very happy to note that, especially the management want to give a quality education to the student. That's why we started thinking of that. Sir is telling that in olden days, there is no opportunity for the faculty members, for the department to provide lot of extracurricular activities like this. But at that time, the vision is not like that. There are very minimum number of colleges and there are lot of job opportunities, that too at the clerical level and other things. At that time, olden days, there is no entrepreneurship, there is no companies, there is no industry, nothing is there. The people will come, they will study, they will go to the government job, or they will act as a clerk, that's all. But present scenario for the past 10 years, the scenario is totally changed. We are in a competition world. We are not competing with ourselves only in Tamil Nadu. We have to compete with outside Tamil Nadu. Not only outside Tamil Nadu, you have to compete with the people with outside the country. So it is a real challenge where the students and faculty are working towards that goal. That's why we want to get exposure from various experts for various topics. So one of the topics is entrepreneurship. We could not, I was talking that, yes sir, you are doing very well and the institution is doing very well. The people are complimenting. I accepting the compliment at the time. I said one thing. What I said is, maintaining is very difficult. Whether we are improving or not, first we have to maintain the standard what we are having now. That is very important. Then slowly we have to think about improving our performance. So this is happening in Vaishnav College, especially in Commerce Department. In commerce department, we are providing value-added courses for all the students. Whatever the fees we are collecting from you are given back to you by us directly and indirectly through various modes. It may be in terms of value-added, in terms of conference, in terms of invited talks, in terms of functions like where the students can conduct functions for the other college students. Like that we are giving back. So this is the present scenario of Dwarakdas Vaishnav College. And also I am very happy to say that within 2-3 years we are able to get NAC A++ and we are in NIRF from 100 to 150. So this is the status. So when you go through this, we have to give a broader area for the students to perform. One in terms of moving towards higher education, one in terms of moving as an entrepreneur, and a new venture is there in Vaishnav College. One is family business. We have conducted a survey only in BBA department. We have not done in commerce department. Suppose if you would have done in commerce department, lot of students from the department after completing their program, they gone out and they have improved their family business using new technology, new methodology, which is not known to their fathers or which is not known to their ancestor. That is also is there. And in terms of research, almost all the faculty members of the research supervisor, they are guiding minimum 4 people, and where they are writing more articles, and they started thinking about the research also. So one you can go for a job, one you can go for an entrepreneur, third one you can go for a research. But when you go for a research, I'm very sorry to note that particularly in India, we are not given sufficient fund for the research. But as far as research is concerned, we could not say that all research will be giving a productive output. Suppose in a business, what we can do, if you have 5 laborers, you have machinery, you have a spare parts, you will get 10 car. It's a nominal one. We can fix it. Within this labor, within the raw product, we can have an output of this much car. Production can be done. But as far as research is concerned, it is not like that. Sometimes the research will give you a negative input, positive input. You could not correlate the research with the money what you are going to earn. But always we used to think about money. Even most of the people, if you are doing this BCom, means why you are doing the BCom? For knowledge. No, most of the people will do it for after BCom, you want to earn money. Earn money through job. Earn money through your business, entrepreneur. Always money is there. But as far as research is concerned, we could not correlate with the money. That's why now the revolution is taking place in the industry. Like companies like TCS, because I belong to computer science faculty, I can quote only on computer related things. A company like TCS, CTS, Infosys, they created a separate place for research. That research also what is towards commercial. They want to give it as a product, and the product has to be sold and they have to get the revenue. But when you go for a life science in a pharmaceutical sciences, a lot of research is going on a pharmaceutical science where the output will be always negative. Success rate will be only 20% or 30%, and failure rate will be 70%, in which we have to give lot of money for, you have to invest lot of money for that. That is the need of the hour, where the state government or central government have to think about that. But another thing is innovation. Innovation, when you come for innovation, in our institution, if you want to conduct some expo or some project appraisal, we are able to lot of ideas coming out of the students for product development or some process like that. But it is stopping there. We are not converting that ideas to a product. So there is a gap between conversion of idea to a product is there. So dear students, if you have an idea, now lot of companies is having a CSR funds. Only thing is you have to prepare a project very neatly. So sir, first you are telling that you have to prepare a resume. You are telling that you have to prepare your communication. You have to be prepared to be a good communicator, and you should be. You have to take up the test. And you are adding another word called as project proposal. You are adding that. So this is the in a competition world, a student should be in a multifaceted way. You should not stick on to one area. The computer science people, what they will do, one day they will be a web developer. After 2 years, the job will over. They will go as a software engineer. They will go as a network engineer. Then they will go as a blockchain manager. Next, they will go as a cloud management system. If you are not converting yourself from one state to another state, means at one point of time, you will be thrown out from the society. That challenges are there. But in our days, in 1970s, even 1990s in my state, there is no target at all. We studied. We have not bothered about the placement. We came out. Whatever the job we got, we joined and we worked on that. In the work, we had a vision. Those who have a vision, we are in the top floors. We are all in top position, means we had a vision on the job, we came out. But we have not done much good exercise during my college days. But now it is not like that. The student of commerce are thinking about the entrepreneur. The department is thinking about the entrepreneur. What are the skills needed for the entrepreneur? All these things are there. Before going to the entrepreneur, first you should have to get a training in a particular field in which you are going to becoming an entrepreneurship. That has to be done during the college day itself. But in olden days, it is not like that. After coming out of the college, leisurely your father or mother will give you 5 rupees or 10 rupees because the money has a more value. Now the value for money is very less. So we need money. That's why what we are doing, we are thinking all these things during our college day itself. So in college day itself, we have to think about what you should be. So this is a great challenge. So the people from various panel, top people are coming here. Please go through the things, do well, understand the concept, ask more questions, and do well in this conference. Okay, once again, I like to congratulate the whole department for doing this. Since I am hurrying because Tamil department, we are having a Muttamil Villa. We start at 9:45. That's why I was hurry and I came to my friend and told that I was here. Very happy. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for a thought-provoking address. Now, I'd like to call upon Dr. M. Akila ma'am to introduce our chief guest, Sri Mahavir Chand Bhafnaji, to the gathering.
Jai Sri Krishna. I'm privileged to introduce a truly remarkable entrepreneur and our chief guest of the special occasion, Sri Mahavir Chand Bhafna, founder and CEO of Bhafna Pharmaceuticals Limited, Chennai. Moreover, as mentioned already, Sir is a proud alumnus of DG Vaishnav College, batch of 1977 PUC. Sir is a chemistry graduate who has over 4 decades of experience in the pharmaceutical industry, having in-depth know-how and expertise of the operations of the industry. Commenced his business as a proprietary concern and expanded it to a limited company in 1995, which was listed in BSE in the year 2008 and in NSE in 2011. His company obtained accreditation of facility by UKMHRA and set up the state-of-the-art R&D Center, which is approved by Department of Science and Industrial Research, popularly known as DSIR, to develop own products and exclusive patent manufacturing suite for European Union. With his expertise and contacts across the globe, Sir was instrumental in registering around 120 products, which was developed from company's own R&D and made the company's presence in almost 24 countries. Bhafna Pharmaceuticals Limited also has 336 product licenses, apart from 120 product registrations globally, and they do round-the-year export to various regulated and emerging markets. Sir has won several prestigious awards, to mention a few: Gold Quality Excellence Award, Best Supplier Award from Government of Sri Lanka, Quality Excellence Award from Indian Drug Manufacturers Association, the National Level Entrepreneurship Excellence Award in 2010 from SMB Chamber of India, Udyog Ratan Award 2011, Excellence Award 2011, and Pioneers 2012 Award from The Times for the contribution towards success of healthcare in the state of Tamil Nadu. Adding feather to the cap, the company is also a gold certified company with zero effect, zero defect. These are just a few glimpses of the success journey of Sir at Bafna, and the list of accomplishment are endless. So, ladies and gentlemen, join me with a big round of applause in extending a heartfelt welcome to Mahavir Chand Bafna, sir, with our esteemed chief guest for the day. We welcome you, sir.
Good morning. Namaste. Before I came here, I was just thinking, 5 minutes I will speak and I'll go off. Because it's only students. But then Sharmaji said, Shah Sadri said, people, students here of 99% mark, I got really nervous. Because you are all highly intellectuals, more educated than me. You are all postgraduates. I am after all a graduate. So I was just scared what to speak and what not to speak. Then Seshadri sir said, you ask questions. Instead of you asking whether you ask a question or not, I am going to definitely ask you a lot of questions. So instead of me speaking, let us interact what exactly is happening. Is it okay? English, Tamil, Hindi, what do you want? I don't know much Tamil, but yes, I can talk any language, not a problem. I went to London in 2008 without knowing English. What man? It's a joke, why you are not laughing here? And as everybody said, I was in 1977, I did my PUC. I was the last batch of PUC over here. So it's really a proud moment for me to come back to this college as chief guest. I'm really thankful to all of you. And special thanks to Mr. Satya and Mr. Sharmaji for inviting me here. So everybody is talking about entrepreneurship. What is that entrepreneurship? Any idea? How many of you want to become an entrepreneur? Oh, only one. What man? Very few. Why? No interest in entrepreneurship. Why? Okay, so coming back to the point, I am really very happy and proud to be present in front of so energetic people around here. It's a great pleasure and honor for me to be here because I did my PUC here. I was the last batch of PUC, and then before that your plus 2 has come in. You can imagine if you go to your own school now, how you feel. The same way I am feeling about here it is. Now let's know what is it entrepreneurship. It is only our passion, our vision, we want to execute on that. Entrepreneurship is what? Nothing. You look at your mom, what they do. They run the home without any knowledge. Today they may be educated, but how they run efficiently, they run the house, that is only entrepreneurship. You want whatever breakfast you want, 8 o'clock, breakfast is ready. 12 o'clock you want lunch, 12 o'clock lunch is ready. How precisely she does it? That is the management, that is the entrepreneurship. It's very simple. But I am really shocked. Only one or few only wanted to become entrepreneur. I don't know why. Why is that? Why is that people are not still thinking about entrepreneurship? In spite of people telling that this is what the life is. Why we are not thinking that way, I don't know. So, entrepreneurship is what? It's ability to organize and then run a business for what? For getting name, fame, and of course money. Money is required. And how is that you are going to do? You have no control on how you are going to do it because the whole world is uncertain. You are sailing through all this uncertainty to get name, fame, and the money. That is entrepreneurship. That's a big challenge. Now, let's comment. Now, out of at least 100 people are here, only 5% wanted to become an entrepreneur. These 95 people, what they wanted to become? You will say professional, but I will say a job seeker. But you know that you 95% enable this 5% to become entrepreneur. Do you agree or don't agree? How many of you agree or don't agree? So why is that when because of you this 5% became entrepreneur, why is that you are not thinking that you should also become an entrepreneur? Any reason why you don't want to become an entrepreneur? Why this 95% facilitate this 5% to become a business owner? Why? Because you people think, why should I take risk? Why should I take pain? I go to office by 9 o'clock, come back home 5 o'clock. That is enough for me. But entrepreneur is not like this. He is 24/7. That is the basic difference. Because why should I take a risk? Why should I take a pain? I am happy. If I am getting 1 lakh rupees salary, it is enough. I am happy. If I get 10,000 rupees, I am happy. That is the mindset we need to change. Because if you don't become entrepreneur, how our GDP will increase? Now they said, in 1,000 years back, the GDP was 35%. Now it has gone down to 3% and now it is coming to 7%. Why? Because of our mindset. Our mindset, right from beginning, we have been taught safe, no risk. Please go to a job, work for 9 to 5, earn your salary. If you earn 10,000, run your home with the 10,000 rupees. If you earn 1 lakh rupee, run your family with 1 lakh rupee. That is it has been taught to us. You know, my father was a rich man. I was the only issue to him. He never wanted me to start this pharmaceutical business. My grandfather, the moment I completed my graduation in 81, my grandfather called me, Mahavir, yes, you enjoy home for 3 months. Go out. You will not get any free lunches at home. Go out. Do something. Lose money, earn money, do anything, but don't sit at home at idle. That is how my grandfather molded me to come into this business. I was working in a company in Madhavaram. I don't know how many of you from Madhavaram are Red Hills. So you must be knowing Bafna. If you are from Madhavaram, you should know. Otherwise, you are not from Madhavaram. If you do not know Bafna, not me, my company, then you are not from Madhavaram or Red Hills. No, you don't know. Okay, ठीक है. So, 1981, I went to a company. I was working there as a chemist. The owner shouted at me after 4 or 5 months that you are an idiot. You can never do in your life. That was a trigger point for me. I made it a challenge to myself. I will not work anywhere. I will start my own business. And 1984, I started the business. And at that time, pharmaceutical was just opening. It was too difficult. Okay, but I was having people around me who supported me. And today, in the world, you talk about Bafna, everybody knows Bafna Pharmaceutical. Across the world, you talk to Germany, you talk to UK, you talk in Australia, you name anybody, any big company, they know Bafna Pharmaceuticals. That is the caliber. I have not achieved anything. It's my passion and my team. And the people like Satya who supported me in all part of my life. So what I was telling, why this 95% of people here, they are supporting 5% of enablers, it's only because of risk-taking ability and the easy life. Why should I do anything here? If everybody start thinking, why not me? Because he shouted at me, I wanted to start. So somebody, you should also think, somebody should have shouted at you, somebody should call you by names. Then your mind will change. No, Bias, I'm not going for a job. Let me start something. Small, big, doesn't matter. Let us focus. You give employment to 5 people. That is how our GDP will increase. Otherwise, what will happen? India, now where it was, today where it is. When I used to go to Ukraine, my passport is there for entry. I used to wait for 2 hours, 3 hours. Because our Indian passport has no value. But today if I go, we are given on priority. You go anywhere. There is no, sometimes there is no even visa is required. You can just walk in. That is changing. India is changing. And you should be the part of India's growth story by not taking a job seeker or professional, by contributing to the GDP. So how do you start a business? Any idea? நான் ஸ்டார்டிங்லேயே சொன்னேன், நான் கேள்வி தான் கேட்பேன், பதில் சொல்லணும். நீங்களே என்ன, it's not a lecture I am giving. I am not here to give lecture. You know, in my company, 500 people are working. And every Saturday, I speak to them for 1 hour, in which I only ask questions, they only ask me questions. I answer them, they ask me questions. Every Saturday, 1 hour, that is what is happening. That is how I understand their problem, they understand my problem. Here, if you are just listening, that is what you do in your classroom. So what is the difference between your classroom and here? So how do you start a business, man? Very good. First, you should have an idea, that is vision. That is, we call it goal. You have a goal, plan it. The perfect plan. You will think, I should have a perfect plan. But there can never be a perfect plan. Because daily things are changing. You heard about Jio? You heard about Airtel? Till 5 years back, only Airtel was the number one. Suddenly, what happened? Jio came. Jio gave everything free. You are no? I run 1 year internet without paying any money. I forgot Airtel, discontinued Airtel, went to Jio. Today what happened? Jio is charging 1,000 rupees, Airtel is charging 500 rupees. That is an idea. Isn't it? You know Coca-Cola? You know Thumbs Up? What happened Thumbs Up? When I was young, it was sold for 20 rupees, probably 15 rupees. When Coca-Cola came, you know what is the price? 5 rupees. He introduced with 5 rupees. Everybody lost money. They sold their brand to Coca-Cola and Pepsi. That is an idea. But they have a deep pocket. They can afford to lose money. You and me cannot afford to lose money. But so first idea, plan. And plan is a dynamic. If Jio is giving free, you should think what I can do differently so that I can also compete with Jio. But what happens most of the time? We just leave it. Oh, pa, I'm free, we just leave it off. You understand what I am trying to tell you? The same thing is happening in our home also. What our moms and dads are doing to run a home, the same thing is happening in our business. That is what probably management, they talk all very fancy words, whereas our parents speak simple, ordinary word. Now we are also postgraduate, so you must be also speaking a high-level English, high-level words. But what it means, what 1,000 years back our forefather did, same thing. There is absolutely no change. Only vision has changed. Our mindset has changed from an entrepreneur to job seekers, job takers, job givers to job takers it has become. Make sense to you? Are you only listening? Hello? Sleeping? I said no, 500 people. Out of 500 people, every month we have about 25 people, they come as a trainer. I speak to them. I also tell them what I have gone through. What I was, in 1981, I was working on a line as a packing boy. I used to pack the products. And right from 81, I'm only in pharmaceuticals. So I don't know anything about other than pharmaceuticals. Now, when madam introduced me, they talk about UK MHRA. You know what is that UK MHRA? Anybody UK MHRA? You have been to pharmacy? Medical shop? Did you purchase any medicine? What is the medicine? Have you read the medicine name? Any name? Dolo. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Dolo, what is the drug? Oh, super. Who made? Excellent. See, the paracetamol, that is IP. IP means what? Indian pharmacopoeia. That is sold only in India because it is Indian pharmacopoeia. Okay. Whatever Bafna pharmaceutical, we are not in domestic. Whatever we are selling, it is all USP or BP. UK MHR, like you to make these IP drugs, pharmaceutical, Dolo you have to get a local license, manufacturing license you have to get. UK MHRA is an international body, which if you get UK MHRA, you can supply to 50 countries without any registrations. That is the toughest accreditations anybody can come. When Bafna Pharma got this accreditation in 2010, we were the 35th company in India to get it. Today there may be 100 companies. But just imagine me who studied in Jain school, studied Vaishnav College, and then did BSc in Jain College, where we couldn't speak even good English. Thinking of UK MHRA, thinking of TGA is an Australian accreditation. Because starting from I was thinking, if you are selling in domestic, I will sell in international market. If you are selling in international market, I will go to the tougher market like Germany or Australia or UK. That is how my plan was very simple, pharmaceutical, but it used to keep changing it. The whole structure was never changed, but the steps used to be changing it. Understand? So when I can do, why not you? Did you ever thought about it? When somebody else can do, why not we can do it? That is the thing that we have to think. Instead of thinking, oh, nama work 9 to 5, that is enough. Please do not remove from that your mind itself. What to be done on this? So people like you and people like me, are known as what? Business owners or entrepreneurs. So what is the best ability for business owners? Like you said, vision, that is idea. Discipline. 24/7 you are on the job. In 9 to 5 lab, it's 24/7. Then what? Risk-taking ability. We, as a Bafna Pharma, we are supplying to Ukraine. Didn't anga bomb pottan. What happened? All money got struck because no banking. What will happen? The risk we have to take. Then self-reliance. I can do it. I will get it done. If these qualities are, if you keep practicing, it will not come overnight to you. It's a practice. If you keep practice, no, you can become an excellent entrepreneur. Look at Tata. How old is he? Ratan Tata, how many of you heard about his name? How old is he? How he speaks, what he speaks. Still he drives his own car. He doesn't have a driver. He is having 2 airlines, Air India and Vistara. Still he goes in economy class. Why? His passion. If I go to economy class, I can interact with people. He drives himself. And the bandala unume one such a great man who must be the top in the whole world. Everybody knows Tata. He is the man who got Jaguar from UK. He purchased it. Anybody can think about it. When he can do, why not you? Why not me? That is how we have to keep thinking. If somebody can do, why not me? I can do it. Why should I go for a job? I am going to for a job. What I am going to earn? 10,000 rupees, 1 lakh rupee. If I do my business, I may not earn today. If business oh, my revenue will be 100 crores, my expenses will be 50 crores, so I am going to earn 50 crores. But Satyama revenue and the 100 crore income expenses 50 crore sure. What we will do? 50 crores loss, I will run away. Because nobody knows me, nobody knows Bafna Pharma in domestic market. So what I thought, I will acquire a brand, Raricap. You may not know the brand Raricap. You ask your mother or you ask your grandmother. They will be knowing Raricap because every 3rd pregnant lady used to take this product. That was such a marvelous product it was. It was an iron tablet. For every pregnant lady used to take Raricap from up to 2006-2007. So, another export pandro, nobody knows me in India. So I acquired that brand from Johnson & Johnson. If you Google it, you will see there is an interview. Who is this Bafna Pharma acquired from Johnson & Johnson? Johnson & Johnson, world's #1 company. What happened? I just messed up. We lost 200 crores. But then I didn't run away because it's a business. I have taken a decision. It's a calculated risk I have taken. So I may lose money. I may gain money also. What happened? 3 years we have to struggle. But today, everything is normal. So what I did, okay, domestic is not my cup of tea. Just left it. So what happened? That plan, what I had, I just left it. I am good at export. Let us focus on export. Why I am telling all this thing to you? You should not think, as an entrepreneur, okay, nama 1 lakh rupees salary vangroma, nama 2 lakhs rupees samari korom. That will never happen. 1 month you may not get. Business is success agade. It may take few months, it may take few years, but your vision is very clear. Your goal is very clear. Your plan is very good. Nothing can stop you from reaching the top. I am the owner. So everybody should say I am the best person. He should always tell, you are good, you are bad. This is the bad thing you have. Please rectify this. And the yes man, amanga, neenga dhaan boss inga, you are always right. Solvangla, boss is always right. He should say, boss, this is wrong, you cannot do it. One of my employee, I was about to sign a paper. If I would have signed that paper, that would have been the last day in my life. He cannot come to my room itself. He came to me. He said, you dismiss me also, it is not a problem. Please do not sign this paper. And I didn't sign that paper. That's why I'm back today. So, please do not keep yes man with you. Oh, you are the best. And you are the best. Don't keep this type of people. And when you know you have some problem, work around that problem. Work around the shortcomings. Work on that shortcoming so that your business is not impacted. And one more thing, what you will think, I am master in what? Commerce. Correct? So I am mastered in commerce. You should never be master in commerce. You should be jack of chemistry, you should be knowing some physics, you should know biology, you should know commerce, you should know everything. எப்போ நீ காமர்ஸில் மாஸ்டர் ஆகிட்டீங்கன்னா your business will not run. ஏன்னா your focus only will be on one particular department. மற்ற டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் ஃபோக்கஸ் இருக்காது, ஏன்னா உங்களுக்கு சப்ஜெக்ட் தெரியாது. If you are jack of everything, you know small chemistry, small physics, small biology, you know everything, then you will interact with these people. Okay, நீ இந்த மாதிரி பண்ணலாமா, அப்படி பண்ணலாமா, அப்படி பண்ணலாம், you get ideas. Then your business goes on this. சொல்லலாம் இல்லையா, you should be multifaceted. You should know everything, but you should never master everything. And your shortcoming should be your shortcoming. Okay, this is my problem, I will work around this so that my business is sustainable. We are exporting to Ukraine. Suddenly, I'm a bomb potting 2 years ahead. There is no money is going to come. I cannot export. So what happened? So where is my plan B? Where is my plan C? Pharmaceutical every therima. I don't know how many of you are from physics, chemistry. I don't know. Like sir said, you are researching a product. You research a product. You file for the approval to a country. Like Dolo அப்படியே வாங்க முடியாத லைசன்ஸ், அதுக்கு ஒரு ப்ராசஸ் இருக்கு. இந்தியாவில் போட்டிங்கன்னா ஒரு 6 months ஆகும் அந்த லைசன்ஸ் வாங்குறதுக்கு Dolo. If you go to UK, it takes 5 years. So your factory is ready, your product is ready, but there is no license. You cannot run. Factory is idle. HVAC. You know HVAC? How many of you know HVAC? No? Air conditioning? Air conditioning தெரியுமா? So HVAC is humidification with air conditioning. That has to run. We are paying every month 36 lakhs rupees electricity bill. That has to be kept pending. That should be paid for the years together till product is not approved. So அந்த ஃபண்ட்ஸ்லாம் நீங்கள் ரிசர்வ் வச்சுட்டிங்கன்னா நோ ப்ராப்ளம். நம்ம என்ன நினைக்கிறோம், 100 கோடி வரும், 50 கோடி எக்ஸ்பென்ஸு, 50 கோடி ப்ராஃபிட். That will not happen. Okay? Hope I understand what I am trying to tell. Please remove from your mindset, I should be a job seeker. How I can be a job provider? Please think about that. And our factory is in Red Hills, Madharam. Anybody wants to come, join, have a look at the factory, most welcome. Okay? Thank you. Good day.
That was an exhilarating speech, sir. Thank you for your inspiring ideas and thoughts. Now, I would like to call upon Dr. G. Yamuna ma'am to introduce our guest of honor, C.A. Anand Pattabhiraman sir, to the gathering.
Jai Shri Krishna. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I feel extremely honored in introducing our guest of honor, C.A. Anand Pattabhiraman sir, for the August gathering. Mr. Anand is an entrepreneur himself and has 2 decades of experience cutting across corporates, leading academic institutions, interactions with students. As an entrepreneur, he extensively interacted with angel investors, venture capitalists, private equity, and has the experience of valuing business as well. He has interacted and worked closely with distinguished professors from Great Lakes Institute of Management, Northwestern Kellogg, USA, IIM Bangalore, as part of his B-School experiences in India and USA. He is a mentor in educating students, Young Gen India, to understand the nuances of expectation of corporate world to start their career with MNCs. Anand coaches and mentors the students from Commerce graduate at Stella Maris College and is engaged on a regular basis. Student from WCC, Chennai, prefers his inciting bookshop on commodity trading and women entrepreneurship programs. He has traveled extensively and interacted closely with senior management, entrepreneurs from various countries, including Germany, Austria, United States, United Kingdom, Dubai, Kuwait, and Africa geographies. He is an advisor to entrepreneurs and corporate leaders based out of India, US, Europe, UK. He has officially worked in various capacities, including accounts, finance, operations, HR, IT, auditing, marketing, etc., etc. Our guest of honor is a remarkable individual who is dedicated in serving community and making a difference. And we are very much delighted to have you amidst us. Thank you, sir. Once again, we give a big round of applause to him. Thank you.
Of course it is hard. It is supposed to be hard. If it was easy, everyone would do it. Hard is what makes it great. Yes, I'm talking about the profession of chartered accountancy and its greatness. Now I, a fellow CA aspirant, would proudly like to welcome our guest of honor who has achieved this greatness, CA Anand Pattabhiraman sir, to share his valuable thoughts.
A very good morning to all of you. And first of all, let me thank your secretary, principal sir, HOD sir, Sharma ji, Satish ji, and obviously the enticing experience shared by Rafna sir. It was really mind-blowing. Sir has been an entrepreneur for 4 decades. And generally I have a challenge in DG Vaishnav. This is not the first time I'm standing here. The challenge is, sir, you get best of the people. And it's like a cricket match, you know. You have a challenge when you open the bat, then it's a different problem. When you go as a middle order, it's a different challenge. And if you are going to finish the innings, it's a different challenge. So the challenge always remains. So sometimes I envy at DG Vaishnav because நான் பேசுறதுக்கு ஒண்ணுமே இருக்காது. By the time I come, if I prepare and come, whatever preparations I made, last time Kanakappa Padi sir, he exhausted. This time, whatever I thought, little bit, நமக்கு தெரிஞ்சதோ கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சம் சொல்லலாம், sir exhausted, 40 years. So, I decided that whenever I come to DG, I will not prepare. Rather, sir said, a mandate to you, listen, don't listen, you have to ask question. But I took a mandate differently. Sir, I listened to you like an obedient student. The reason is, I don't want to repeat. So, the topic of entrepreneurship, when Sharma ji called me and said, I was really taken aback because I cannot forget a workshop which I conducted in WCC. Of course, here, I think, sir, we have to appreciate the students to a large extent because they didn't ask some intricate questions. When I was at WCC, when they read my profile, like how, thank you madam, how you read, he has interacted with angel investor, venture capitalist, private equity, etc., valuing the business. One girl stood up and said, நீங்க பேசுறதெல்லாம் விடுங்க, என்கிட்ட ஐடியா இருக்கு, பணம் போடுவீங்களா? She said only one line. பேசுறதெல்லாம் நிறுத்துங்க, என்கிட்ட ஐடியா இருக்கு, பணம் போடுவீங்களா? என்னமா ஐடியா இருக்கு? நான் சென்டட் கேண்டில் வீட்டில் பண்றேன். உங்களோட பர்ஃப்யூம், உங்களோட ப்ரொஃபைல் படிச்சாங்க, ஏதோ சொன்னாங்க, ஜெர்மனி, ஆஸ்திரியா, சுவிட்சர்லாந்து, யூகே, அங்கே வித்து கொடுப்பீங்களா? முடிஞ்சே போச்சு. 2 வேர்ட். பணம் போடுவீங்களா, வித்து கொடுப்பீங்களா? ஐடியா இருக்கு சொன்னா ஆண்டர்பிரனர் ஆகலாம். நான் ஐடியா இருக்கு, நான் பண்ணி கொடுக்குறேன், பணம் கொடுங்க, நான் கேண்டில் பண்றேன், வித்து கொடுங்க. To her surprise, I replied yes. I told her, then she was taken aback. She said, what are you saying? Yes. I said, சரிம்மா, உன் business value என்ன? எவ்வளோ ரூபா உனக்கு பணம் வேணும்? எவ்வளோ கேண்டில் நீ பண்ண போற? Students, why I am saying this is, based on my experience as entrepreneur, if I compare with you, sir, I am probably a yet to born or a small infant. Don't take me from the size, but I'm saying, not from the age, but from the experience, what you have gone, and the stature, what you have reached. Of course, God was kind enough to bless me to interact with, the distinguished, speakers on the dais as well as here. Students, in my view, sir has already covered about passion. Trust me, every one of us have a passion on our own. The problem, or what I found in life is, we don't know what our passion is. When I started my career, I was with Deloitte. Sir, திட்டினமாரி என்ன நிறைய பேர் திட்டிருக்காங்க. Okay. But I did not quit Deloitte because I was scolded. I don't want to name, but in a particular episode, என்னை எதுக்கு திட்டினாங்கன்னா ஏன் வேலை பண்ணேன்னு திட்டினாங்க. எனக்கு புரியல.
வேலை பண்ணதானே வந்தோம், ஏன்டா வேலை பண்ணோன்னு திட்டுறாங்க. Then I realized, one senior person told me, நீ வேலை பண்ணிட்டப்பா, இந்த வேலைக்கு காசு கொடுக்குறாங்களா தெரியுமா அப்படின்னு கேட்டாங்க. That provoked my thought. ஓஹோ, வேலை செஞ்சு அதுக்கு காசு வந்து ஆர்கனைசேஷனுக்கு வரணும், நம்ம ஏதோ ஃப்ரீயாக கொடுத்துட்டோம். That's when I realized. Then I thought, இது நமக்கு செட் ஆகாது. ஏன்னா நமக்கு வந்து ஒரு வேலைன்னு கொடுத்தா we have to take it, run it and finish it. That's what is our objective. And that day I decided that I will start my own path. And if I say my own path, it's not right. God told me, kind of, Lord Krishna said that be on your own. உனக்கு எங்கேயும் செட் ஆகாதுப்பா. That's what I realized or I understood. But believe me, students, entrepreneurship is a very flashy word. You go and ask anyone, any of the IIMs you go and talk, I have interacted extensively with IIMs, the immediate word they will say is, not all of them, most of them might say, I want to start some business or I want to be an entrepreneur. The reason is flashy. Students, please remember, our ancestors traditionally have always tried communicating something or the other to us. You take a coin, it has two sides, head and tail. In a similar way, entrepreneurship has two sides, broadly, authority and responsibility. This is what the management principle also says. You are your own boss, nobody questions you. But end of the day, you have to earn for your own self. Nobody pays you. I can understand when sir gave the numbers, my hands were shivering, sir. I don't know whether your hands shivered or not. When you mentioned about the Ukraine crisis, because sir, I used to be in stock market. And my colleague, called me when the corona pandemic hit and when Russian hit Ukraine. I know the panic call that got from our office. And incidentally, sir, that day became a boom to us because we were on the buying side of put options. That is just an incidental point, sir. Okay. So, students, when it comes to entrepreneurship, passion, every one of us have. We all know Sachin Tendulkar. He is obviously an entrepreneur. He believed that he didn't clear his +2, but he believed that he can score well and come good in the match of cricket. The other thing, students, what I found is resilience and perseverance. When it comes to entrepreneurship, I'm not sure how many of you here have attended to my programs. Whenever I conduct a training program, after a very long time I deciphered that I have a passion to conduct training program. If I conduct a training program, trust me, I won't even know how many audience are there. Because as far as I am concerned, my passion is I have to deliver. If there is going to be a batch of 200, and if it is going to be only one person who is sitting, my eye doesn't see. Whether it is 1 or 200, I don't care. I go and do what I did. It is almost close to what Lord Krishna said. Do your karma. Do not worry about what's going to be the effect. Why I am saying this is, every one of you, if you think deeply, there will be some passion in you. What is that passion? You have to find out. Some persons may say that probably for me, and please understand, money automatically comes. Never ever think you have to chase it. And in the current day, if you say that I have a passion, I have resilience, perseverance, success does not come overnight. Sir, very well said. It's absolutely true, no doubts about it. But keep repeatedly doing it, it automatically hits you. It has happened to me. If I have to share a student example, I would have told this many times. When I was studying for CA, it's not like I was a brilliant guy. I flunked in income tax. I failed. I went to my father and mother and told them that, Appa, I didn't clear my CA. Enada achi fail aita. Edilappa fail ana income tax. He asked me, "Yenpa fail ana?" எனக்கு என்ன சொல்லணும்னு தெரியல. Immediately I said, சரியா சொல்லி தரலப்பா அப்படி சொல்லிட்டேன். Okay. Then my father and mother said, சரியா சொல்லி தரல சொல்லிட்டேன். Okay, next time என்ன பண்ண போறேன்? நானே படிக்க போறேன். Trust me, students, it is not an exaggeration. I started reading one of the complex act, income tax act, by myself, and my highest score in CA is income tax. Next attempt I cleared with 86. 86 not a small score. You can check in a CA in a community. The point I want to tell you here is, every one of us never ever get demoralized, or because there are so many people here in this world to say, if you say you go and tell them, I know, 9 things. They will say, and the one ஒன்று தெரியாத ஐயே உனக்கு இது தெரியலையா. This is a popular way of discouraging us. Do not get discouraged. An entrepreneur is somebody who says, who has got the never say die attitude. He will always say, you go, automatically it will happen. I don't have to mention the nation, the current leader of the nation, we all know his history. Where is he now? Would anybody have looked at him 40 years back? I don't think so. I have seen the picture of the name I wouldn't like to mention. You will be shocked. But look at the vision. Somebody is working. We are all blessed to be in a nation where somebody is working on behalf of us for 20 hours and within 4 walls. I once again presume no artificial intelligence, no social media, etc. Without expecting anything. I keep doing my job. Whatever happens, the karma will take care. And please remember, there are 2 approaches we can take. One is saying, doing nothing, and then saying karma will take care. Nothing will come to you. Only hungry will come to you, and then you will probably take a different path. The other one, I will keep doing what I am interested in. Automatically things will happen. Believe me, students, it works. In any field, you may be an excellent sport player. Do not worry about studies, sir. Don't mistake me. In front of students, I am saying this, okay? Do not worry about it. HOD sir is not approving for my sports. If you are truly good at sports, automatically it will come. But I remember very well when the daughter or the son and come to me and say, I want to play sports, cricket, football, volleyball, whatever ball it is, I used to ask, ஃபன்னுக்காக விளையாடுறியா கரியருக்காக விளையாடுறியா? If it is fun, it is okay. I know pretty well about youngsters. Morning, in those days, we used to wake up with newspaper. Nowadays, no sleep at all. If at all there is sleep in the night also, the best friend is obviously the mobile. And morning we saw we all see the Instagram. Nothing wrong. See Instagram reels, it's perfectly fine, whatever you want, it's all your choice. But ask a question, am I doing it for fun or am I going to build it as a career? Mark Zuckerberg, who would have thought all of us have the social media because of him only? He converted, he channelized his thoughts in such a manner that he didn't take it for fun. He took it seriously. One of you could be an excellent badminton player. Construct on it. One of you could be a cricketer. Maybe 10 years back, or 10 years later, I may see you on the television channel. Please do it. All I intend to say from my experiences and also from the questions I have gone is, kindly remove from your mind that if I want to become an entrepreneur, when Jeff Nasser asked that, how many people want to become an entrepreneur? Very few raised hands. Maybe sir also took a inferred reply, you didn't reply, that many of you wanted to get into the employment. But in my view, generally, with my interaction with students, a lot of people, to summarize, think entrepreneur means I need to have money. No. Today's India, for you to become an entrepreneur, money is not the criterion. I want to emphasize that if you really have the passion and if you have the perseverance and if you are going to do it consistently, money will automatically pour in you. You don't have to be worried. Just keep doing what you are good at it. It can be sports, it can be academics, it can be anything. If you are good at making tea, think of opening a tea shop. Nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong. There is a lot of dignity of labor nowadays. No job is a bad job. No job is a good job. End of the day, enjoy what you do. And with these few words, I would like to kind of wind up. Thank you very much for the opportunity given to me. Wish you a great, wonderful, and a bright career. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. That was a mesmerizing speech, as always. Gratitude is the sweetest thing in a seeker's life. If there is gratitude in your heart, then there will be tremendous sweetness in your eyes. To express such gratitude, and I call upon the Associate Professor, Dr. J. Satish, sir, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Dignitaries on the dais, chief guest for the day, Sri Mahavir Chand Bafna, founder, CEO, Bafna Pharmaceuticals Limited, and our guest of honor, CA Anand Pattabhiram sir, and dignitaries of the dais, and my dear beloved students, good morning to all. So I take this opportunity in proposing the vote of thanks for this 2-day national seminar. I think the topic is right time to discuss, because as a student you should be an entrepreneur in future. You should not be a job seeker, as the chief guest said. After attending this 2 days national seminar, I think most of my students will decide to become an entrepreneur, definitely, sir. So today I think most of them have been very silent, very calm. So you asked why you are so silent. So I usually say in my class, when others are speaking, you have to listen. When others are opening their mouth, you have to open your ears. So they followed that today, sir. I hope. So I have to add one more thing from next class onwards, that they should interact with the people, those who are speaking. Okay, I think you will do it? Yes, thank you. So for this 2-day national conference, first of all, a big thanks to the chief guest, Bafna sir, Mahavir Chand Bafna sir, for having accepted our invitation to be as the chief guest. And from his speech that we'll be able to know, and we'll be able to see that how simple he is. So in a seminar, you'll be learning so many things, not only about the topic, the conference, the way in which we are conducting, behind the screen who are all working, how the speakers are giving, how they are simple. Today he is, spoke to you. So whenever you are going to the top level, you should not have two horns on your heads. You have seen today that Bafna sir, how simple he is, that he says that he is not able to speak in English previously, and how he has grown up in the years. So hats up to you, sir, for your simple and nice speech that you have given to our students. And our guest of honor, C.A. Pattabhiraman sir, Anand Pattabhiraman sir, I think is the only one sponsor for this national conference apart from the college contribution. So thank you so much, sir, for your contribution and attending this today's seminar. And of course, two pillars of our institution. One is our secretary, sir, Shri Ashok Kumar Mundra, sir, and our principal. Without these two pillars, these programs would not be carried out. So on the management side, secretary helped a lot to conduct this program, and our dynamic principal, whatever the program that we are conducting, used to come. Even it is not a big auditorium, even if it is a classroom also, he used to come. Whenever we call, he used to come and attend the program. So such a dynamic principal, and he has given encouragement to conduct all the programs for the benefit of the students. And next, my own teacher, Dr. S. Sheshadrinathan sir, head of the department, seminar director. So he's the backbone of our postgraduate and research department of commerce. And he has been motivating the department in such a way to get benefited out of this seminar, to conduct various programs, everything. So thank you so much, sir. And he is our, I think I have spoken on many occasions, he is my teacher. So I don't have a feeling that I am an associate professor in in our department. I am still a student of Dr. Sheshadrinathan sir. I will never forget, because we should not forget when we grow up, whatever that level that we reach. So, and the brain behind this seminar is Haridayal Sharma, Dr. Haridayal Sharma. So he has taken initiatives to conduct this conference for the benefit of the students. And Dr. Velmurugan sir, who have come over here, and the other college students, especially the students who have come here to participate in this national seminar, two-day national seminar, research scholars, and faculties of my own department, and also the non-teaching staff and technical staff from Viscom department, data center, John for live streaming, and others. And if at all I missed out, it is not intentional. So I thank wholeheartedly everyone who have gathered here for this two-day national seminar inaugural session and a grand success. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Now let us proceed with the first session of the day on entrepreneurship and nation building by Dr. R. Subramanian, sir, founder and CEO, Mindbiz Projects and Training Private Limited, Chennai. Now I request Dr. M. Rajesh, sir, to introduce our speaker of this session to the gathering.
Participants, stay here as we are starting the second session. Okay, so there is no break. After the session, there is a break. So stay, we will continue with the program. Thank you.
ప్రశ్న చూసినా సెషన్ அதுக்கப்புறம் பிரசன்டேஷன் மதியானம் ஃபுல் டே வாங்கி மதியானம் கிடையாது பிரசன்டேஷன்லாம் வேணான்ட்டாங்க சோஷியல் பிரசன்டேஷன் சிக்கன் ప్రశ్న చూసినా పీపీటీ కేసుమా.
Good morning to all. It is immense pleasure to introduce our chief guest of chief expert of the first session, Dr. Subramanian sir, founder, CEO, Mindbiz Projects and Training Private Limited. He is a postgraduate in commerce, public administration, business and business administration, doctorate in financial derivatives, CMA from USA, and global chartered accountant from UK. He published more than 45 journals, 70 magazines, and also author of 2 books. He has done more than 500 training programs and also trained approximately 2,700 budding entrepreneurs. He is a mentor for entrepreneurs from 1991, having the corporate experience of more than 18 years and teaching experience of more than 34 years, and also training experience of more than 35 years. He can help preparing in business plans, project reports, and also facilitating the projects financial institutions. It's great pleasure to introduce sir. Now I request Dr. J. Satish Kumar Shah to facilitate our chief expert by giving memento and shawl. Sir, you can go.
Thank you, sir. Now the session is yours, sir.
Good morning, all of you. It's audible, huh? I think this is more than 30-40 times I have come here, recently also. Thank you for the nice introduction. Thanks the organizers, Dr. Sheshadinathan, your secretary is my very good friend, Ashok Mundra, Dr. Santosh. All of them are organizing an excellent national conference on entrepreneurship. As he said rightly, this is the right time to have a very good entrepreneurship, and we have invited very good stalwarts. Kindly switch off your mobile for some time, because you have only 2 days session like this. Every day you will be attending only a classroom session. Take a paper and pen if you have, because number of questions is going to come. It is not a monologue. From the beginning you will have only a dialogue. You will be answering most of the slides here. Actually, we are running this company for the last 10 years. He asked you one question, the chief guest Mahavir Bafra and also the Zanus Pataviram, whether you are going to start a company. Most of the things we'll be telling you today, and how to start a company, how to get funding, how to make a business plan, how to get a detailed project report. Most of you will be having a section today and tomorrow. One Mr. Bhaskar Ranganathan has come, who is from Perur Infratech. He will be presenting tomorrow. One Hari Bhaskar has come. They are all connected with Government of India now. He will be doing it tomorrow actually. One other entrepreneur who is a technology expert, Mr. Ravi, he has come. Many of them are the first row. Dr. Sundaram Sheshadri is the person who is going to do after my session. Kindly listen very carefully. Jantunam Narajanma Durlabham. It's very difficult to be born as a human being. That is what Avayar said. Aridaridu Manitarai Perattal Aridu. Adaninum Aridu Kun Kurudu Iradu. That is, you have to be born as a human being. And you have all the hairs and eyes and legs and 2 hands and brain functioning. There are 84 lakh species across the globe, across all the world, 84 lakh species. One specimen is human being. We are all. Whether you take a man or woman, only one. The 6th reasoning power is only with us, not with an animal. Animal can do anything, whatever they want, or a birds can do. But we are the 6th reasoning power. And those days people used to say 1,000 years, live 1,000 years, 60,000 years. Dasharatha Maharaja. We cannot live maximum 100 years or less than that. Within that span, what exactly to be done? Either I go for a job or I go for a entrepreneurship. Kindly be very attentive. 3rd, 4th row. See, if you talk, then what I will do, I will stop. That's the only one thing. You are here for a serious session for next 2 days, and it's a national conference. You switch off the mobile, be very attentive, because these things are not being prepared just like that. We are all here for 30 years of experience just to talk and share. If you talk, it distracts me. Go to the next slide, please. See, you sit here itself. You make it as a slideshow. We are doing like this. What is today's agenda? Mainly, I am going to ask questions from the next slide. So be participative. Today's agenda is on entrepreneurship. Sir, you sit comfortably. Go to the next slide. See, basically, these are the things which we are going to cover. Maximum 40 minutes. After that, you have a question session. Actually, the time is about 10:30. They want to have a gap of 15 minutes, but immediately they started. They also, because a lot of programs are there, then and there. You try to cover these agenda and be very attentive. Next one. See, please see. Vallovar 611th Kural. Aruvamai, Udanethu Asavamai, Savamai Vendum. then Varumai Muyarchitharam, that means if you cannot able to do something, you lose it. That's what the speaker also said, the chief guest. If I don't have the power, I will leave it. Actually, he's very right. My father days, grandfather days, and even my first brother days. I'm talking about 70s, 80s, 90s. Actually, I came to this college in 1991 to take class for BCom evening when Krishnamurthy was there as HOD. But after 1 week, I couldn't able to take it because I'm coming from a very far off place. Those days only you have to come in bus. Then after that, the association of the college is all the principals are very huge, long association. See, when you want to start something, difficulties will be there. That's what Thiruvallur says. But how to overcome the difficulties? There are 3 opportunities for you: job, career, or to start a business. I am going to show you some people who have identified themselves as a startup or an entrepreneur and how they become as a businessman in the future. Let us identify this first. Those who are standing, please be seated for some time, no problem. I think you are monitoring them. No, they are all very good people. All are post-graduation, graduation, they are very, very attentive. Now we'll go to the next one, please. See, the very first question is, who is an entrepreneur? Who is a businessman? Who is starting? There is a difference between these two. Kindly identify, please be participative, be very energetic. It's only the early morning now. First one. Let them complete. You can able to tell me one by one is better. See the rainbow. Which organization? Second one. No, I will not give you any prize or 100 rupees because we do not bet like that. You need to know. Clear? See, actually, in IIMs, I am teaching in IIM. Actually, we do only like this. You will be having a packed 4 videos coming now and the photos. My talk will be very less. Nowadays, we need to do like this. I am teaching on 1988, but those days different. Nowadays, unless you show, nothing is going on. Who is the second person? No idea? I will reserve for some time. Think over. See, you switch off your mobile. You cannot see Google and then answer. No. If you know something, please answer. Don't answer like as you answer in the classroom. Say, I am a teacher and a trainer, sir. I know the psychology, what exactly you are doing. The last row, what they are doing, I can tell from here. Not now, from 1988. Please listen. Myself, Seshadri, Nathan are very colleagues from those days. Please understand that. Third, number 3. Now the third row. Please don't see mobile. I am repeatedly saying. Don't see Google. Please switch off the mobile. I am only testing your memory. If you learn something, it's good for you. Is it not, sir? Fourth one. Fourth one, definitely you should be knowing. No, please answer for memory. Will appreciate you. No, all the answers will come definitely. But if you know somebody, this one, last 5th person, very important person. Shivnada, excellent. And then number 1, that's right. Everybody knows. The daily comes in the TV and troubles you. The next person, Palki Sharma. What exactly is important for her? Which organization she is associated with? No. What is the organization which she is associated? Huh? I think first row alone, except Sharma, other people should be eliminated. First row should be pardoned. Huh? Sharma, no problem. Palki Sharma is first post. You will be seeing Vantage News. Please don't miss. Every day Vantage News research. Across the world, we have 194 countries. 2 countries are an island that have become as a country now. 194 countries, they have 182 country presence, first post. And don't miss Vantage and Republic. At least Republic, if you have the hot topic, they will switch off. But Vantage research based, you will get entire idea. You need not read papers at all. person, sir, some old man, sir, you know his worth 20,000 crore. He started with a scratch of 100 rupees. His father said, go out. Same like Bafna. You please go out. I will not fund you anything. It's a small village. Now it's called of an aspirational district. Clear. And I think Nirmala Sitharaman is head for that district. Third person, no idea. And then next person, see, next person definitely you should be knowing. No idea. So I wish the faculties and other people definitely start doing like this in your classroom. I was asking Dr. Sundaram Seshadri, so I may be requesting you, from next month or this month, I have an entrepreneurship cell in this college. Invite every 1 month, one person, one entrepreneur. We will ourselves promote you and most of you will become entrepreneurs at the end of the year. This is a way you have to do. Last person, oh, that also you don't know. Can we proceed now? Please do. See, you should not get disturbed here. Next one. Now, all the answers are there. You please go through carefully. See, the first person which we know, excellent Stalwart, started in a village. India is made of villages. And Swami Vivekananda said, catch them at the young. He is doing both. He is doing a factory, an office in village, and all the youngsters is giving a job. The second person which we knowing started as a poor boy, very poor boy, started as scratch. Now it is what, 2,000 crore. Milky Miss Ed. That video is also coming now. Third person, as you know, OIO. Across the globe, he has a very good idea, Ritesh Agarwal. This man, Anand Mahindra, what are the industries which is at? Having which companies are we are having? Can you tell me? Anand, huh? Automobile, one area. Then resorts. Mahindra already resorts. And Mahindra Group has everything. They have Mahindra Finance. They have Mahindra kind of technology. Mahindra Tech Mahindra. Satyam was a problem. Satyam had a serious problem. That time, 3 people joined and they made to give to Tech Mahindra. So Mahindra is running also technology. Next one, Shivnadar. It's an organization of HCL from Virudhunagar. 2 people in this photo are from Virudhunagar. And he has developed excellently. He donates 500 crore for CSR. That means, imagine that SSN college in Chennai is his own, and his son-in-law is saying, yes, Shivnadar University. HCL is a big organization. Please, as a student or as some people, take seriously about industry and sector, start analyzing, because you will be working there after some time. Then you add that person. Who is the person first one? Arnab and Balki Sharma already told you. He is VR Muttu, the Ithayam Nallandai. It's about 20,000. He started just like that, just scratch from the family business, but he started differently. He did oil pulling. If you take oil and clean your teeth, heart attack will not come. And he is doing an excellent organization. Learn, as Bafna said, he doesn't know English and everything. But now you speak to him in the English fluency, like a PhD you will use to speak. The industry will develop you. Anand Mohandas Pai is a chartered accountant who was the ex-CFO of Infosys. If anybody need funding, that's why carefully you have to listen. Aryan Capital is one. If you have a good proposal, you will be able to fund. Mohandas Pai, he has funded that Republic TV also. She is Vani Kola, Kalaria Capital CEO. She is also available for funding for different groups. Let us go to the next slide. This is about the entrepreneurs. You can put the video. Press the video.
At the call of respected Prime Minister, Sri Anna or millet has got a new identity, and people fondly started adopting it. A mission with public participation has started. Globally, this initiative would promote low water consuming crops. Millets are environment friendly and can be grown easily, which could also increase the income of farmers. Through International Year of Millets, the consumption of millets would increase and its new identity would be ensured in the international market. Abundant with proteins, vitamins, and minerals, millets are gluten-free, which is excellent for our health. Come, let's add millets in our food habit and enrich our lives with health and happiness.
Yes, we'll go to the next one. See, actually, listen, there are top class companies which are in India in terms of millets. I wish you will be also covering Bhaskar and Anand tomorrow on the certain areas of. He's going to start a topic on startup to unicorn. Millets is a KT Gada, one of the important companies in India. You have different Krishna, one group is there. Millets is a year of 2023, you must be knowing. Sir, as a student, what exactly I can do? If you, after this program, after Monday, if you start associating with us, probably what exactly our team can do is, we will associate with an agricultural farmer, you will be the focal point, we have number of customers, start doing online and start earning. I am not joking, you must be serious knowing. Amity School of Business, ICFI School of Business, all the AMs, students run the canteen, night and day. So one shift in the morning, one shift night. 4 people, 5 people take the tender and they run. You know how much they earn in 2 years' time? Actually, 18 months' time is the course. They earn more than 10 to 12 crore in the span of the 2 years. Their fees itself is only 14 lakhs. So probably you must talk to the management and say 2-3 canteens are there here. We will run the show. Then only literally you will understand. Millets is one area. Now we will talk about the India's success story. Most of you must be knowing. India's population is 142 crore as it is in the latest one. Our GDP has reached about 3.72. I made a presentation for a group of faculty in 2008. That time only we entered $1 trillion as it is. But now we are 3.72. As they said rightly, we are now only in the 6 to 6.5% percentage. We are 25%, number one in the world. But we are now 6%, no problem. We are the 5th largest country in terms of even economy, in terms of democracy, in terms of the population, in terms of ruling, in terms of several factors. We are reaching towards 3rd largest economy thanks to a very vibrant team working in central government. Then if you know, we have a number of startups in India. But as you recently know, some of my colleagues will say, there is a dropout in startups. People start and without a focus they come out. Why? I fail to tell you now. Entrepreneur and businessman, a person who starts of his own, takes the risk, enjoys the profit, be consistent. You tell him as an entrepreneur. If you can able to kindly switch off or put silent mode, it will be much better. If a person is consistent, stable and continuous, that entrepreneur will become a successful businessman. If he is not consistent, not stable, not continuous, what he will become? Successful politician. You should not say what you said yesterday, you should completely change. But for a mantra for a businessman is, you cannot start something and then close it. Exactly 3 years back, one small group of 4 people came to us. They are doing a technology company. I think Ravi, you must be also knowing. That's a cyber security expert, they came. So they were asking, I asked for business proposal, detailed project report, and they were asking only 2.5 crore. They have already spent more than 25 lakhs, having 14 people employed in Velachari. All the 3 are dropouts from PhD Technology College from Coimbatore. Started BE, second year they dropped out. They started very highly intelligent. Now Tamil Nadu government is consulting them on cyber crime and hacking and all that. He is such an expert that he everything did. Finally we arranged everything. Exactly when the fund is going to come, interview, everything over. 3 days before, suddenly those 3 people told me, sir, we have closed the company. Then I counseled them how many times we should say, you should have consistency. See, you can have too many ideas. Have focus in one. Good experience comes from bad judgment. Good judgment comes from bad experience. With our experience I'm sharing, tomorrow you'll having a plethora of people here on digital transformation for entrepreneurship. It will be spearheaded by Hari Bhaskaran here sitting here, one Satyanarayan Chartakon sitting here. Number of people, some people are going to come. You will have a different kind of session. You cannot start something and then do. If you have that passion, then please go for a job. If somebody gives a job. Recently, I was talking to my schoolmate who was ex-GM of State Bank of India. He said, I went for counseling program, State Bank for selection. Those days, 2 lakh people write the test. 20,000 people come for the final level. 2,000 people for the final interview. And there are only hardly 200 or 100 vacancies. Now we said 33 lakh people wrote the test. 11 lakh people came for the group discussion. One of the topic is Chat GPT. He got the book only from me. Then he said, after that we selected 1 lakh. After the 1 lakh, there were interviews only for 50,000 because many people dropped out because of toughness. Then the 50,000 we selected only 2,200. But if you are selected in SBI, that's all, it's there for life. But how many of them are getting? We are not scaring you. Please understand, we are very much associated with BCom and MCom and MBA for so many colleges. Kindly understand very sincerely, job opportunities are not that much as you expect unless you retain your skill. Sir, I am a BCom, MCom, excellent. Whether you know Tally, whether you know ERP Tally, whether you know GST filing, whether you can join an auditor firm and do all kinds of filing, sir, many of them may not know. Whether you can join a legal firm, how many acts are there? Whatever criminal procedure you studied earlier, completely gone. Now completely new. Companies Act was amended several times. 2017, if you know, they have amended completely. 350 sections were there. They have brought down to 160. And for one particular actor from CSR, corporate social responsibility, there's a full gamut of area. Sir, how to know this? See, classrooms cannot teach everything. You have to travel, you have to learn, discuss with people. Saturday also, in Madras Management Association is having a full day seminar. You must discuss with different people to know. So I'll come to this. The bank is giving loan. Good. Sir, whether I can get the loan? Before going to this, I will tell you the most important thing. One person, I think, asked question, how to start a company. Please carefully listen. It's not that much easy, but sit in the classroom, probably on Saturday or Monday. Take your profile, your 1-page resume. Identify your strength, weakness, opportunities and threat. Opportunities are plenty, which I am going to tell you now. Threats are only your neighbor. He will not trouble you unless you feel. But what Jesus said, love thy neighbor. He may also help you in many respects. What? No, please be very careful. You write your strength. And if you have weakness, please write to weakness. How to overcome the weakness? Talk to your faculty. Talk to different people. Then you will know. After that, what exactly, sir, I want to start a business. The very first step is, say, whether I have to form a particular company or not. Very much essential. Many people start as a sole trader. Very sorry to say, you will not get MSME registration. You will not get a loan anywhere. You will not be even recognized. So discuss with you have studied company law. Start a private limited company. Start a limited liability partnership. Except these two, in the eyes of law, nobody will respect you. So I have 2-3 people together. Start a private limited company. Small. With small investment. Then, what exactly I should do, sir? Identify a name. After that, there are several registration processes. MSM, all free only. If you approach a good chartered accountant, registration fees are only 200-300 rupees. Otherwise, it's free. You tell your father, sir, I am going to start something. I am going to identify something. Then there's a process. After that, there's a wonderful scheme called Mudra Loan. Clear? This is an urban development reorganization activity started by the Government of India. Specifically, You have 10 lakhs, 25 lakhs, 60 lakhs. Kishore, Tarun, and the other one is there. 3 things are there, but all the loan are available, as he rightly said. But one thing, what he said, I may dispute with him, Mr. Anand Pattabhiraman. Without money, nothing will happen. If without money, please go to the road, even the dogs will not bark. Clear. If you fail in 10th standard and 12th standard and you don't have money, I usually say even the dogs will not bark. They will be afraid of barking at you. Nothing will happen without money. You tell your parents, I need only 25,000 to start. After that, we will help you. I have taught in several colleges, do business plan, teach them business plan, teach them a detailed project report. Sir, how many chartered accountants are doing? How many chartered accountants you know? They know? They may not know, except experts on the subject. If you have these two, automatically funding, there are a number of investors across the globe. If your idea is good, if you sustain, what will happen is that they start, after some time they close it. How the investor will invest? How the bank will fund? Banks' debts are there. As I told you, one example. Now, in this you would have seen everything. Digital transformation, technology, or the upcoming. India's growth strategy is tremendous. I spoke like this in 1989 in one place, and I was very much disturbed because that time India was not in this stage. 1991, May 21, Rajiv Gandhi assassinated. After that, we were borrowing with England for 3 weeks. We couldn't have 386 crore, 400 crore missing. So we were borrowing. But now, present state, you are all an excellent generation. The growth story, as he rightly said, one person is working 48 hours, not 24 hours, for us to do something. And we are all feeling guilty. Now, please go to the next one. Let us see some more areas. India's success story, I have given you that different kinds of technology growth is there. Carefully follow. Everyone is having example. We have fintech, agri-tech, media tech, and everything technology based. Digital transformation has taken place in all the space of activity. 1 or 2 things I will tell you when I proceed further. But what I have given is, we have the biggest population, as you know, 23 crore in UP, 8 crore in Tamil Nadu. Yesterday only somebody was telling 6.18 crore population for voters population in Tamil Nadu. That means population is huge. But how to utilize them? How to make it profitable? We will go to the next one, then we will understand much more on that. See a few things in this area. Fintech. What exactly is it? It's a technology-based company offering financial services. Sir, what exactly I must do? I am giving you also research topics at the end of this for any faculty from other institutions to probably to start doing. If you are an MCOM student, I think MPhil is being scrapped. PhD is there. You can directly do a research with your faculty and start doing on this area. Technology companies having financial services. It's a huge area. It can also do not getting deposits from public, but give loans. It can give loans to different people. This is a high sophistication. As a student, what I can do, sir, finish MCOM. Develop the skill of managing a fintech company. We will give you some internship. Then you can join. That's the only thing at present you can do. You cannot start a fintech company as of now. But I foresee in 2 to 3 years' time, definitely you will become and you can start something of the own. Agri-tech. See, how many of you know on this area? I don't know. Alagappa University, Chidambaram Annamala University, they have number of lands adjacent to the universities. Drone is being taken now for spraying the seeds. For spilled irrigation, drone is used. Technology, here one person is doing in Gindi. He has taken the Government of India campus separately and they are doing. In agri-tech, you have lot of avenues to do. Sir, how I can do now? I am a BCom and MCom level. So nothing, no problem at all. Straight away take a bus, go to IIT Madras. There's one course available for all of you exclusively for next 3 years. Either on data analytics, business analytics, or artificial intelligence. Only Saturdays you have classes in the evening online. Finally, when you complete, you will have to go 15 days and stay there. They are offering 3 jobs, 20 lakhs per annum. If at all you want, you can take it up. Or else, you will become an expert with an IIT certification. You will be taken in on agri-tech. There are actually, I got an information about 3,700 profitable agri-tech companies in India, where youngsters are required to associate. Then you develop the skill and move forward. You can take EduTech. Like you heard of Byju's, but it's not a good example. Clear? I don't know whether you have heard of this nonsense story of Byju's, I don't know. But EduTech is actually, if you develop technology oriented in terms of education, you can develop as a mentor, you can develop the content, you can develop any areas. That's one area where I got impressed in 2017 with the presentation Mr. Ravi, who is sitting here. He is another entrepreneur and EduTech. Education is a huge spectrum, huge activity. Your college once upon a time had only 1,000 students. Now I was told 23 or 24,000 students in the morning, evening, combined. 12,000 students are there. Then there is a huge opportunity in terms of education-wise across the globe. Anything you can able to study. So in this activity, probably you like to associate as a counselor, as a mentor, as a content developer. Huge opportunities are there. Like that, you have electrical vehicles. Many of you may be knowing Osur. Osur factories are concentrating on this. There is a huge opportunity on chip technology and electrical. In that, what I can do, sir? You start a business plan and develop on a commercial spectrum of helping electrical vehicle, not manufacturing, substations here and there. You can monitor and then do. This is one of the area where entrepreneurship can play a major role. Infratech is about what I think you are going to talk future on tomorrow on this. Infrastructure, I am going to show a lot of videos, then we will proceed. Let us proceed on to that. Then we will see, that will be better. All this area, I think you heard of all this. Everything has a wide spectrum. I will tell you how many sectors are there, how many industries are there in each one. Instead of this, let us go. I think most of you must be knowing FMCG also. I think all of you know about this. Fast moving consumer goods. In terms of your Dabur, in terms of Reliance, in terms of Amazon now, in terms of manufacturing, many companies have started. It's a very fast moving. You take Britannia Industry was there once upon a time, now they are closed. If you have 30, you can manufacture anything on that. Milky Base is one of the area. You have this Amul. Amul recently near Anand, they have started a big group. 25 lakh liters of milk every day. They are giving employment for 5 lakh people. Prime Minister is going to open this milk factory in February. They started last year. It's one of the units where huge investment has come. Anything which is you are earning, you are eating, it's on the fast moving consumer good. And even pharma comes on that, but pharma comes on a different spectrum in terms of specific segment. There are huge opportunities in every segment in FMCG. Lot of companies are there which I have highlighted. I will give you the video. Let us proceed to the next one. Please go through this carefully.
For various milk requirements and for various taste buds, Milky Mist offers a variety of product lines. Being a 100% product-oriented company, we provide your daily dose of nutrition. Let's have a look into where it all began, paneer. At Milky Mist, quality and safety are two big pillars that hold the brand in place. We ensure that the food handlers follow the safety and hygiene protocol at various points of the facility. The raw milk from the farmer community is collected and stored at less than 4 degrees Celsius, after which it proceeds to the sampling and standardization unit. The milk is then pasteurized, after which vinegar is added to the hot milk and allowed to coagulate. The whey is drained, which heads to the raw whey storage tank. Meanwhile, the coagulant mass is transferred to the trays, which crosses the conveyor belt and reaches the pressing machine. The blocks of paneer are then demolded, cooled, and shifted to a conveyor belt. The robotic arms fragment the blocks into slices, which are further diced. With imported robotic lines, safety and finest quality are ensured. Milky Mist Paneer plant is one of its kind in the country. With complete automation, integrated sensors, articulating arm robots for processing, fragmenting, and packaging, artist tasks are performed in a much easier and simpler way. Having developed a unique, transparent, and robust milk procurement system to procure the best quality raw milk from the best available resources. In the lab, the product samples are tested for various parameters to ensure that every bite you take is safe and of supreme quality. The chunks of paneer are then vacuum packed and stored at 4 degrees Celsius, after which they head to the dispatch and the retail stores and finally reach your bowls, giving you an appetizing, flavorful experience. Milky Mist, your daily dose of nutrition.
See, please tell me, you have seen this video. From this, how many kind of industries can develop there? Can you even identify and tell me? You have watched very carefully. Yes? Huh? Dairy milk. No, correct, that's correct. In that, what are the areas you have seen? How many sectors can develop under this? Logistics is one. Then, transportation. The person who has taken the goods is traveling in the vehicle. That is manufactured specifically in Ludhiana. They are not doing. Milky Mist is not doing. Then if you take the outer cover, there are people who are doing only this in nearby Noida, in Delhi. Then if you take the labeling alone is specifically done in one part of Maharashtra. There are about 345 sectors you have seen in this video. You cannot identify directly. Clear? That means 345 sector need more than 2,000 kind of industries per se. You may require even more than that. How many industries are there in India? 10 crore organized sectors are there. 10 crore unorganized sectors are there. That means each must get a job. Sir, in that my role will be as an accountant. But there are people who are not studied even 3rd standard, 4th standard. They must also get a job. So for this, the securing is 345 areas. If you take a construction industry, one construction industry will diversify have 375 sector to get developed. Suppose you take your house. If you are in washroom, you have one wash basin, one area and all that. How many components are there? Each component manufactured by different people. If you take a furniture, you take electrical component, you take brick. This is a research studied by CMIE. 375 sectors are there. If you take construction industry alone, that means there are huge opportunities. Don't take only one industry is going on. We will see the next one, then we will see the next one.
For various milk requirements and for
Please see very carefully. First one is infrastructure. Clear? And I have written something in the each one. We will go one by one, so that you will also answer me. Infrastructure, how many of you have seen the development of infrastructure in India? I don't know. Roads. Redevelopment of all railway stations is happening now. One person is doing in near Agamat Nagar in Pune. Your railway track, there are stones which are coming inside the railway track. He manufactures and crushes only the stones alone. Somebody is doing only the steel alone. The platforms are coming in cement slab. Then you have the steel. Then you have sheets. Like this you start thinking. In that infrastructure, what I have written there in the bottom, come on, please participate. 1 crore. What is that 1 crore? Any idea? Just now I told you 10 crore organized sectors are there. 1 crore organized sectors are there. in terms of infrastructure. All the statistics are taken from National Highway, NHAI, National Highway Authority of India, has given the recent statistics. You know, NHAI declares and asks for public money. How much interest they pay every annum, you know? See, they're all very general knowledge question. Nitin Gadkari is the, I think, the Minister for NHAI, and he is asking for public money. Huge money is pouring. He said, I don't need money, anything from central government. I have some self-sufficient. 8.5% is pays interest. Yesterday there was a news. I think 9.25 HDFC Bank is paying a fixed deposit. Recently they have started. These are all very important. Nobody will give you 9.25. Yesterday they started giving like this. So 1 crore. What is 3,750, you know? These are all sectors. In infrastructure, I don't know how many of you are seeing the roads manufacturing. 24 hours, they have got Guinness record 3 times. By laying down the roads of more than 10 kilometers at a stretch. And in that bitumen, then you have this silicon, then you have this cement, then you have the bricks, then you have grill, everything mixed. Every component I am saying, each separate manufacturers are there. One of my friend from Bangalore is doing only bitumen, specialist. He has minted money. Rightly told by Magavi Bafna, you can go for a job, satisfied with 20,000 rupees, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 4 lakhs per month. But the businessman have money in his pocket at any time. He has the capacity to do. I am not saying immediately in 2024 to become a businessman. Start thinking, stop worrying. There is one book called David Carney's written. Start thinking, stop worrying, and start learning. Don't just study and go and vomit in the exam and get a certificate. Start learning. What is happening? 3,750 sectors. Imagine. That means opportunities are plenty. You develop your skill, go for a job, career, no problem. But when you start something, it will be useful. Next one, when you come to this, what is the second one given? By the way, what is the first building? What is the name of the building? I think most of you must be knowing this. See, please watch some news at least at 8:39. Don't think only old people must watch news. You must watch only unwanted actor, this and that. And finally, nobody is singing nowadays properly. 10 years back, actor singers were good. Is it not? None of the films are good. Except I think you would have watched one Charan's Journey, I think Netflix or somewhere. Magendra Research Valley has done an excellent film. Charan is there, you know the director Charan, and he has taken a wonderful episode. Please watch that. How to conduct an interview in Mahindra Group. They go sequentially, and finally they do. Sarath Kumar is acting. I think many famous actors are acting. I told my family members, they also watched. Finally, they did an interview panel, and excellently they are selecting. This is under Mahindra Research Valley. Please watch this. Unless I say it, I think you are not watching this also. Please watch news. What is the first one? No problem, sir. Some of you can say. Bharat Mandapam. It is called Bharat Mandapam. What is given there? What is kept there? Lord Nataraja. It has been taken from Chidambaram. There is a theme on Nataraja also. Please have a visionary of moon. One of my relatives is studying here, 3rd year BCom. Recently I took him in the car somewhere down. I asked him, what is this, what is this, what is this in beach and different place. None of the area I can able to answer. I am not blaming the faculty. Faculty cannot take you, and daily they go in metro train and teach you. Please go on Saturday, Sunday. Tell your father, I will go this. Suppose you have a cricket match card, I think metro is giving 50% discount. Take a metro train, go to Wanderlore Zoo, see the zoo, no problem. See, Bafna is inviting you for his factory. Go there and visit. It's a state-of-art technology. That pharmaceutical group, none of you can witness anywhere. Even we are doing very recently, is it not fair? It's a very high-end. Please go and travel. Then the next one I have given 3.25 crore. Airports are, who is the minister for airport? Any idea? Airports Authority of India. It's a separate world altogether. Those who train pilots, 10 standard enough, you can be trained. Those who train air hostess, those who train in-house staff, airport itself is a separate study. Who is the minister? Come on, anyone of you? No, please, come on, please. Excellent. Good, give him a clap. So he will not sleep. 2,500 sectors are developed. Actually, it was there only 1,000 sectors. We had very limited airports. Now we are developing. You can't compare with the world, but at present we are comparable. Noida is the biggest airport coming. John F. Kennedy, one is in Germany, third is India. People who have traveled Delhi, you must be knowing, 20,000 acres, biggest international airport, then Noida. Now another biggest is coming in Ayodhya. Another biggest is coming between Ayodhya and Mathura. The kind of airports which are coming now, who is actually manufacturing these airports and all? Who is constructing? Can you able to tell me? Any one name of the company? Adani. Only Adani alone is doing it. Adani literally is not doing. Adani is doing seaports and airports, correct? One person. You have heard of GMR, you have heard of different infrastructure. I am only giving a curtain raisers there today. Tomorrow all of you please give you more example and make them. They should be shaken up. That's what Shesha used to say. You all come and then do that, because once in a while we are coming. Airports, a huge sector. What you must do, you know, after Saturday, Sunday of rest, Monday, push your faculty out. Go to your library. There's the biggest library in Kotrapuram, IIT library. People are there. You can take a pass and go inside. Sit there. Airports, I told you. How many sectors? What exactly? In which area I can start? Or which area I can work? This is called inquisitiveness. 125 years back in Kumbakonam, there was a school, corporation school, carefully listen. 70 people are sitting in the 5th standard. Those days also 70, nowadays also 70. Population was huge. That time Pakistan also was there with India. One person was teaching, one math physics teacher was teaching. There was one apple, one person, each will get one apple. 1,000 apples, 1,000 people, each will get one apple. That's all, the teacher was sitting there. One person from the last row stood up and said, "Sir, if there are no apple, if there are no people, then also people will get apple." This man got stunned. But not like nowadays teachers stand up with the bench, roam in the campus, not like that. Please come and prove. That student 5th standard came here and on the board, these boards are very, very big. Huge one. You can see in University of Madras. They have put the board like this. He started there and completed here. If there are no apple, 0. If there are no person, 0. 0 by 0 is infinitive. It is not 0. It is not 1. Infinitive is more. The person who said in 5th standard is great Ramanujan, mathematician. We had great people in this country. One person was traveling in the train, 5 kilometers away. He said the train is going to derail. He pulled the chain and the guards came. He said, "Please come with me." He walked around. If the train is going in this speed, it will get derailed. Everybody will die. Then they accepted. They made the track ready. He was great Visvesvaraya, who was traveling in that. There's a big museum in Bangalore. I don't know whether you are going to Bangalore and seeing only movies and come. Please visit this museum. It's an excellent museum. You will get all kinds of things in Kappan Park. Next to that it is there. Dr. Visvesvaraya. We have great stalwarts in this country. Your college has produced great stalwarts. When S.R. Govindarajan was on principal, I was working in an institute where 1991, I was appointed by the Jayalalitha government to train entrepreneurs, women entrepreneurs. That time it was only 300 people, different time. Now I can be able to see only 3 of them were very successful, 1991 till now, imagine. That time he was the chairman of that particular institute, S.R. Govindarajan. You have great stalwarts in this institute, including presently, you are seeing an invitation card. Back, all doctorates are there. You tap your faculty. They will tell you what exactly to be done. Don't waste your time. You come to next one. Railways. It's another area. Who is the minister for this? Ashwini Vaishnav. If you see his qualification, that's all. And excellent person in industry, IAS, and he's also chartered accountant. And another is 2 crore I have written as companies, 2 crore organized sector, 1,750. Actually, I'm very conservative. They say it's about double of that. Take one compartment. You take Vande Bharat or any express one compartment. You know how many components go in that one compartment? 2,700 to 3,000 components. You are only seeing the glass, you are only seeing the cupboard, the nut and bolt. The entire thing has, there are about 300 companies from here to Gumudi which is manufacturing for the main component of the railways. Main component manufactured by ICF, Internal Coach Factory in Chennai. There is another internal coach factory has started near Hyderabad recently. They want to expand. And one they are doing in Nagpur. Kapurthala also, Punjab is also there. They are not manufacturing the full shell. The shell and furnace only is there in ICF. Thank you. So this is one area. Then you come to the other one as, what is given there? That's actually I told you, they are doing excellently well. You are seeing roads from Delhi to Bombay, you can travel in 12 hours, and there was an experiment also, video you would have seen. They keep a glass in the front of the car, it's not shaking. We are getting high sophisticated, this present generation is wonderful. Those days, you know, only one single road. And then defense. Defense manufacturing is a special corridor in Salem. Lot of areas are developing on this, not only in aviation, defense product, and when you come to digital technology, can you mention, I have mentioned one company name. Can you please tell me any one of the company names? There are great Ramanujams and Visionaries sitting here. There are great Vani Kola is a Kalaria capital. If you want to start business, please tell us. We will help you to get funding in complete area. There is no dearth of funding. I think Dr. Sudham Prashant and Ajay Bhaskar will agree on this. They are experts on this actually. There is no dearth of funding. You will have a fear. I have spoken to many of the parents also. Recently, what you know, ICT is Government of India, Tamil Nadu Government Cognizant Technology. They want to train startup. So they engage some of us. Online we did. 2021 to 2023. 26,500 people we trained. One time you train 1,000 people will be sitting to in online only 2,000. Out of that they selected only 300 for final business plan review. And that particular presentation was being done. One person, one group did excellently well. It's called bike resters, carefully follow. You are going from Chennai to Pondicherry ECR road. You are going in bike. There is no resting place. A bike has to rest there, take some coffee, tea, or even sleep, and then come. Now only one person has started near Maduranthagam. Please visit there. 100 kilometers from here, one person has started. You can plug in, you can work there, you can sleep there, and take rest. Have the car parking. If you are running a caravan, you can fill up the gas, then come. Bike resters from Mangalore to Goa, they go in bike. From here to Pondicherry. These two business plan was successful. We got the funding also for that. They will be constructing different houses. Same thing they are doing infrastructure also. I think I have some more 5 more minutes. 12 to enclosed. So any other person can say about any other digital technology. There's a 1.5 hour session tomorrow on digital. Actually, we had a different plan, but Ajay Bhaskar suggested, and he's doing an excellent one, digital transformation panel discussion. In case of panelists, what will happen is, each one will be giving their excellent view. Clear? And the moderator will be, there are experts who are coming tomorrow. One person is then having a 10 lakh customers. You're going to meet him tomorrow. See, it's not an ordinary thing what Dr. Sharma and Dr. Sheshad has done for 2 days. It's not. You have selected an excellent panel, an excellent thing. You cannot get all this because Saturday morning till evening, 2,500 rupees plus GST if you pay, they will allow you in Taj Coromandel, Madras Men Association. You are getting it free today for 2 days. Please understand, if something comes free, people they don't understand. Then we go to next one. Sorry, if you want ask any question, and again the video is coming, carefully follow. Questions will come based on the video. So please proceed. How many areas of development was there? 7. We came backwards. Can you just recollect and tell me at least 1 or 2? What are the areas are being developed? Where is the tallest one more than Eiffel Tower is constructed in India? Chennai, that is near Kashmir, I think they are doing. And you have all the corridors. Under this, you know how many sectors are there? 8 crore industries are working under this. I am not exaggerating. I am a researcher and many of my people are working in PhDs in Shastra University, Jain University, IIM Lucknow, IIMs. Constantly they interact with me. And I teach for executive MBA where all people are already employed, 20-30 crore. Sabbatical they came to MBA. Please understand, the world full of opportunities, and all these examples beginning till now, till the end I am going to tell you only about India. I have not taken any example outside the world, not necessary at all. Now nation first. Our nation, we are very proud now to be an Indian. 1989, I still remember, many of the students started crying after finishing with 3 hours lecture. Sir, what I should do for India? You cannot do anything. You are only in the first year BCom. Please study well. Let us see. 1989, sir. 1991, they would have completed. They did BCom. Now, I am myself very proud of telling you, it's a different kind of world. Carefully watch. Most of it in the college sessions are there. Sometime watch what exactly is happening. Every day your Prime Minister is going to 5-6 places and starting something. Energy sector week was started in Goa 2 days back. No problem. What are other sectors you can able to tell me? You will have in your mind, sir, you are showing all this. What is that I can do? 2 important things. Start developing your skill-based knowledge. Approach many of us skill-based knowledge develop. Start in a job. After 3 years or 5 years, educate yourself. One person was working in a church, cleaning the church, sweeping the church. It's the only one example I borrowed from USA, so don't mistake me. It's from the book David Carnegie. Now, that person after some time, the priest said, sir, if you want to work, continue in the church, you must read New Testament, pass the theology, and then only you can proceed. Sir, he said, I'll try. After 1 year, he said, sir, very difficult to read the Old Testament, New Testament. I am not interested. Can I leave? Please leave the church. There's a philosophy that you must be BA in theology. Since you cannot pass this, please go out. He gave $25. He was walking on the road. He wants to have a smoke and have a tea. There's no single shop. 10 kilometers of single shop was not there. Then he thought, why don't I buy cigarettes and tea and then start selling? He started a small shop. He started selling, many people started buying. After 6 months, he bought a small store. After 2 years, he had a very big departmental store. Third year end, he's the richest man in USA, Tommy Campbell. You can refer and see in David Carney's book. There are two books which you have to definitely read. One is David Carney, Stop Thinking and Start Worrying. There is another book by Tommy Charles, that's all British Council Library available. How to enter into stock market. This man entered stock market 7th year. 7 years of age. 14th year he became a rich man. 21st year he became a pauper. 28th year he became a rich man. He died. Because of too much of wealth, don't have too much of wealth is also a problem. Not having a wealth, beggar, go to your neighbor and ask them, he will say, love thy neighbor, but I will not give you. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. He will talk Shakespeare to you. So, if you go as a beggar, nobody will respect you. If you have too much of wealth, sir, that man is too much, sir. There's one song in Kannadasan song also. Vaindalam Vesum, Thaindalam Vesum. Sir, he was living like this, suddenly he has become rich, money laundering probably. Sir, he is living like this in that for 40 years. He is a poor man, doesn't know anything. Don't be too extreme. I'll come to this. This Tommy. Rakesh. Okay, that's true, that's true. This man became richest man. Press reporters came. Said, Mr. Tommy Campbell, you are a big rich man. What is the secret of success? Oh, nothing. I have studied only 7th standard. If I have passed BA theology, I will be ringing the bell in the church, sweeping the church. Since the priest said, you are nothing, go out of this, I came out, started something. Very important story for entrepreneurship. Durbai Amani came like rags. He was cleaning the petrol bank, filling the petrol in terms of petrols, everything. Started drilling petrol. Now you see about Mukesh Ambani. See, when you come out from your life only, you will understand. This college education is very important. Do MCOM or then PhD or something. But when you come out only, the world is completely different. When myself, Sharma, went and invited for along Satyanarayan to invite Bafna, he said, after 46 years, I'm going to come to the college. The college has changed. I can able to see. He was asking whether any lake is there opposite. There was a lake actually. Everything they have closed. Opposite side. And what he was telling, I may not know about the college. College may not know about Bafra Pharmaceutical Limited. He's doing 200 crore, more than 10%, 20 crore profit. Out of the 2% PAT, he must give to CSR. He's doing, excellently he's doing. Any one of you know? Unless he has come today, any one of you know this? There's a complete barricade between the industry and institution. See, this we are talking, I was still get bored. 35, 40 years we are talking like this. Industry is somewhere, institution is somewhere, like a divorced husband and wife they are running. And today also they are saying, say, are not employable. 42,000 students are studying in Harvard in BCom, one course. More than 7 lakh people are studying Harvard alone. Everybody must first go to industry, afternoon they must come to class. Or ulta, class morning, afternoon industry. Again I repeat, this I told you in the college also. Myself, all of us, we know this. University stipulates some curriculum, based on that you study. But you have to associate with an industry, unless you can't develop skill. Now, we'll go to the next one. In between, this man became as an entrepreneur by accident. Clear? So successful entrepreneurs are coming only when you have consistency. Have an idea, think over. Easy to come here and talk, but very difficult to sit there and listen. And very difficult to do also. But we are hand-holding. I told you 26,500 startup we did. 300 people came. 10 people are coming with me now as a mentoring. We are hand-holding them, giving them business plan, product, and then also funding. So don't think just I'm taking the mic and talking and going. If you trouble me, suppose 200 people attending here, 100 people trouble me from Monday, then it will be better. You know how many times I have spoken to Sharma for the seminar? And he was used to trouble even at 10 o'clock, 10:30. You know, one person has come from Bangalore, a very big infrastructure company man. Sir, you just get up and show your hand, please. Mr. Bhaskar Ranganathan. Yesterday night, he spoke to me 10:30, 11 o'clock. I said, I'm very tired, but we will discuss through message. I said, when you are coming, he was catching a bus at 3:30, 4 o'clock. Directly he is coming. Why? Sincerity. And I can introduce everybody who is in the first row. One person sitting here, a very young entrepreneur. For him, we started an aviation company. One of these days, I will introduce him. Probably he will come and talk about aviation. Very young and entrepreneur. I came for the convocation. Thanks to Dr. Shashanathan. When Ganesh Vaidiswaran was the chief guest, he took his sister's daughter. She was sitting in the first row. She is earning 1.5 crore per annum through only online YouTube and all that. She from USA. Since Sagana, one was sitting in the first row. Actually, there are ways of doing. Tap. Now I will come to this. I have given you an exhausting of entrepreneur, startup and business person. What are the research activity which I can take from this conference? It's a very important conference. I think I have identified more than 74 areas, but I don't want to trouble you with this. Those who are really interested in doing MBA and PhD, please do. You can do MBA and PhD any lifelong, also do later also, no problem at all. One person, the 58 years after retirement to Canara Bank, started doing CA. Within 3 years, he completed CA. That's a very prominent man. Sometimes people can do PhD late. Nothing wrong. One of my close friend, father, he is no more now. He is a chartered accountant and a cost accountant. I met him at the age of somewhere 72. After 72 years, he did MA Sanskrit. Then he did PhD, the oldest student in Madras University. 76 years he was a PhD. 79 completed. 81 he died. His wife is also 5 Siron money in Sanskrit. See, for education there is no age. You could do any time. But start thinking and doing now. I have identified, I told you 74 areas, mind-boggling. But I don't want to trouble you, I know. After this you must have a coffee and biscuit. Next session is there. 1:30 you will have a wonderful lunch. So your mind will be there. But now at least go through this. Please make a note. Trouble your faculty. Faculties also will trouble you. Research area is a wonderful area. Lifelong we are searching our heart and mind. Where is God? We are searching in all the temple. Ultimately God is there in the heart only. But you are searching everywhere. Research is researching. All the areas, who is a digipreneur? Come on, I will ask question. The person who is standing with the badge, please answer me. No, you are only standing. Please tell me now. Who is a digipreneur? Who did the grave? Huh? Who is a digipreneur? No, one person answered college. Digital entrepreneur. Some, on all this I have written an article. I will give the link. Please go through. Agripreneur, made research, I have written an article. Agricultural agripreneur, socialpreneur, serial entrepreneurs. One of the serial entrepreneurs sitting in the front row. He is a serial entrepreneur. There is a serial of ways in which he can help. So don't think ordinary people are there. Followers are coming here. Every area, what you can do, sir, what I can do as an M.Com student, become student, go to your faculty on Monday. I don't know how many of you go to on Monday. The faculty will run away. Write 1-page article in a magazine. Take that as research work, write 6-page article in a journal. Enough. At this age, enough. If you are taking up as a PhD course, associate with the university, do that as a course. Then, most of the CEOs are PhDs. My good friend Bhaskar Ranganathan wants to do a PhD. And his wife, you know, she was about to come on next session actually. Dr. Nalini Manogaran. She is a double PhD, IISc PhD, IIM, and also from Harvard. See, people are going different countries. Why? This question asked by Mahavir Jain also. You are also laughing. He asked me the question when I invited. So why people do IIM? Why they go to Harvard? Actually, it's not necessary. But nowadays, Globe has come in India, ISB. Most of the research I have taken only from ISB Hyderabad. ISB, IIMs are already there. If you take Harvard, Stanford, your visas will be totally different. From 75, 80 countries, people visiting there. You will get a different external alumni. You will have different vision. Research is there. Go to the next one. I am coming to the last slide. What are the books and articles which I can read? See, definitely all of our Guru is Swami Vivekananda. He said, education is the manifestation of perfection already in man. Catch them at the young. Young people, 18 to, which I failed to tell you, 18 to 50 is excellent age. A person, young boy is born. As a young child, what they do? It spills. You go to a school and drills. From 13 to 18 years, 19 years is teenage. You thrills. Take a Yamaha bike, take a large road bike, you thrill. From 19 to 25, you should complete your college. College should be completed in college. You know what is called? 1 by 4. 1 by 4 of 100 is 25. Only in old Hindi film, they will show 40-year man going to college. 19 to 25, complete a college in college. Then you builds, B-U-I-L-D-S. After that, build your character. You go for a job, build your career. Or after that, immediately matrimonials. Nowadays, very difficult place to get a good girl and good boy. Then you start building your character. Age of 60, you took to hills, ILLS. So the doctor advised you to take pills. You consult your advocate to write your bills. Finally, you kills yourself. Your burial ceremonials are arranged. This is the stage of a man or woman. In this stage, at least take some gurus and take seriously. Swami Vivekananda is an excellent man. 1872, Chicago speech. Please go through that. He said, brothers and sisters of America, everybody stood at standing ovation. Read that. Number of books I have given. Again, I please tell you, I browsed and I got from different libraries to the extent of mind-boggling. 30,000 books are there across the globe. Out of that, 1/3 in India, Indian authors. Whether you have life to read. I was reading Bhagavatam. One person said, to tell the stories of 15 people, 100 years it will take time. Nobody can say. Nobody will have life to listen. Out of 30,000, I also felt whether I have to come and talk to you. Finally, I got only this. Shiv Kera is Binoy. At least buy one book. Whenever you find time, 1,000 rupees you are spending in PVR cinema, this cinema, that cinema. Ultimately, cinema is horrible. Whenever there's a song, you come out and take popcorn. Better buy a book, read and tell your HOD, sir, I will write a book review in the magazine. Please do. It's a very important thing. Any one of the books, please take. I have written again Indian authors only. There are many foreign authors and also there. Please do this. I want to leave this message and I don't conclude now. Articles, books and research are very important for a conference. Take the message that if you're going for a job or a career, please do. Nobody will stop you. After 3 years, 5 years, start as an entrepreneur. Approach any one of us. Come to the last one. Please watch this video, the final one.
सर आपके लिए उस पार कार का इंतजाम किया है ये चल चल
पकड़ के उठाओ हर
What is the message from this? You take the lead. Like a young boy, take the lead. Take the lead. 2 days you will be enjoying the session. Saturday, Sunday off. Go to, as I told you, go to Wonder Zoo, go to different place, no problem. From Monday, start thinking. Take the lead. Nobody, your brothers and sisters will come and help you later. Start doing. Each and every person sitting in the front row are an example for you. One person started 33 years back, started going to practice. He is very successful now. So please, Dr. Satyanarayanan. He was instrument, he was auditor for Government Pharmaceutical. He only introduced, but man, I must tell you all this in the beginning itself is not. Therefore, start taking the lead. Now go to the last slide, yes. Any questions, please welcome. The only thing I have extended for 5-10 minutes more. Sorry, sir. Any questions, please ask.
You are going to be here tomorrow also. They will ask questions. My dear paper presenters, research scholars, and my dear students, what a wonderful presentation. Come on, give a big hand. These gentlemen, 1 hour 15 minutes about not sufficient. 5-6 hours you have to give. 1 full day has to be given to this gentleman, in fact. He has got so much of resource. See, one thing you should notice, people who are sitting here, galaxy of people who are sitting in the front row, they are going to talk only tomorrow, but today itself they are coming. No conference is will happen. Only our commerce department, they have so much of affection. 10 minutes late, their own session, they'll come half an hour late. But tomorrow's session, people are here. It shows the affection towards our department. I really, on behalf of myself and principal management, thank my good friend, Mr. Subramaniam, for his wonderful, amazing lecture today. And he has opened the eyes of many students. In fact, just I'm going to give you 5 minutes time. Go out, have a cup of tea, come back for the next session. Go. Thank you, sir. Quickly, keep your bag here itself. Keep your bags here itself. You should come as early as possible. Just 5 minutes time will be given.